Hi everyone, I'm the Nature Guy, and we're back in front of the Nature Center at Camp Au Sable. And I want to talk to you about this cool looking stuff that's growing on this tree here. Now, this tree died several years ago. It's an oak tree, and there's a disease going around that's killing some of the older oak trees. And it's died, but a dead tree is still a very valuable tree. If you could see up to the top of it, there's woodpecker holes up there because inside the tree, insects build their homes and live and lay their eggs. And so the woodpeckers can hear from the outside that there's ants crawling around in there and will peck through and get them and eat them. So a dead tree becomes almost a little popsicle for woodpeckers. But a dead tree is also useful because fungi will grow on there. Now, what is a fungus anyway? Is it a plant? No, it doesn't produce chlorophyll and then produce its own energy from sunlight. Doesn't really have roots and stems. It's not a plant. It's a fungus. Fungi is its own category of living things, and they are decomposers. So this dead tree is slowly being eaten up, or the nutrition taken out of it, by this beautiful patch of fungus here. Now this is a particular type of fungus called a bracket fungus that grows out from the tree. There's different types of bracket fungus. Some are very hard. These are kind of a little rubbery, so they're not really hard. This is referred to as sulfur bracket fungi because of its sulfury yellow, almost orange color sometimes when you get up close and take a look at it. It's really quite beautiful. So the fungus is kind of eating the dead tree, but guess what eats the fungus? Well, it turns out that squirrels love to eat fungi, and so they break off little pieces and haul it away to their den, and in the middle of winter, if they wake up after a long winter's hibernation, they've got fungi close by ready to eat. Sometimes they'll eat it right here on the tree. Deer also eat a lot of fungi. They tend to like the stuff that grows out of the ground more. But fall is a good time for fungi to grow. It's a little cooler. We often have more rain. It's a little moist. And things are decaying more quickly. And so the fungi in the fall come out, and there's all sorts of different cool colors of fungi. Now, here's the thing about fungi, though. You've got to be careful. Some mushrooms are edible. Some are not. And you better be sure which one's which, because some of them are deadly. The problem with identifying fungi is that when they first come out, they're one color, and they'll often change to 2 or 3 different colors. So it's really kind of hard. Even the experts get tricked up sometimes. So stay away from eating wild fungi unless you really know what you're talking about. So what's our lesson today about this fungi growing on this dead tree? Well, I think it's really about the value of trees. Now, a living tree like the ones behind us, they have green leaves, and they're producing oxygen for us to breathe, and they're producing shade, so it's cooler. So living trees are very valuable. But even dead trees are valuable. Like we talked about for the woodpeckers, animals use the hollow trees for homes. The fungi grows on it. That becomes food for something else. If you make a list of all the things that a dead tree is used for, it's absolutely amazing. And you know, the Bible talks about a lot of people and their stories that used to live, but they have since died. Moses and Jonah and so forth. But we can still learn an awful lot about God and about his plan for us by listening to the stories of people, even though they've been dead for a long time. So this dead tree reminds me of all those great stories and lessons we can learn, even though people and things may not be alive anymore. The lessons are still very valuable for us. The Bible is full of cool things that help us live better lives. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.